I'm Audrey Laya, and today we will be talking about the Kinks. So today we will be talking about the background, the songs You Really Got Me and Waterloo Sunset, the progression and how the band progressed into the 1970s, and the impact that they had on society. So the background on the Kinks. The group was started by the brothers Dave and Ray Davies, and they were first called the Ravens. Shel Tamey, a record producer, viewed their demo and guided them to signing with Pi Records. The original four were Dave, who was the guitarist, Ray, who was the singer and songwriter, Mick Avery, who was the drummer, and Pete, who was the bass, and they became the Kinks. You Really Got Me was their third single and became their breakout song that heavily influenced metal, contemporaries, garage, and punk rock. After this explosive song, they made All Day and All of the Night, which became another top 10 song, and that is them on the right. Their breakout song was You Really Got Me by the Kinks.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
So what were their songs about? In the mid-60s, the group's songwriter Ray began to write about the wants surrounding the British way of life. One of their well-known songs written in this era was Waterloo Sunset, which described the wants that his older sister's generation had because they could not have peace during World War II. It describes how life is becoming chaotic in the streets, but the lovers in the song, Terry and Julie, just want to leave the mess behind them and find peace. At this point, there was a 4-year ban for United States appearances on tours, which made lots of British artists start singing about the counterculture movements in the United States. But unlike them, Ray continued to write about his own country in the group's albums Something Else and Face to Face, which depicted English lifestyles. Their song, Waterloo Sunset, which describes the English desires during World War II, is about to play now.
Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy, taxi lights shine so bright. But I don't need no friend, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window, but chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset time. Waterloo sunset time. Terry meets Julie, Waterloo Station, every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I stay at home at night. But I don't feel afraid, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise.
This is now the progression of their music. On their album, the Kinks are the Village Green Preservation Society. This is where the group finds the main topics that they will continue to write about for many years, which includes how England has lost its past heritage to modern ideas. Originally, this album did not receive the love that it deserved, but today it is viewed as a cornerstone of British music. After this album came out, John Delton took the place of the original bass musician Pete. In their next album, Arthur or the Decline and Fall of the British Empire, they discussed the war, hierarchy in society, and one's identity. One of the lyrics from the song on the album, also titled Arthur, states, "Arthur, the world's gone and passed you by, don't you know it, don't you know it? You can cry, cry all night, but it won't make it right." Some of the other songs on the album included Victoria, Mr. Churchill Says, and Yes Sir, No Sir. In the 1970s, they continued to progress. In their albums Preservation Act 1 and Preservation Act 2, Schoolboys and Disgrace, and Soap Opera, the Kinks sang about topics like downfalls, politics, and English education. They went on to gain more and more fame by touring in the United States, which allowed them to gain awards and popular albums. The Kinks had an immense impact on upcoming artists like Who, as well as music styles like punk rock and garage. They were a band that allowed everyday citizens in England to relate to their music because their music often contained topics about the lifestyle in their home country. Their songwriter, Ray, was knighted, which just shows how much of an impact his lyrics had on society and how much purpose the group's songs had. Not only did the group have songs about lifestyle, but they had knowledge in what was going on in the world, like in the wars. The Kinks were one of the most influential in their time and will continue to inspire future generations in their innovative music and knowledgeable as well as relatable lyrics. Thank you for listening about the Kinks.